to keep me down, but I'll put the flame out. You can't get to me. Throw your sticks and your stones, go break all of my bones. You won't ache my soul, you can't get to me. And there is no barricade that I can tear away. Shoot me down, the fire away, away. But I'm a heavyweight. I'm a heavyweight. I'm a heavyweight. Push me down to the ground. What goes around comes around. You won't put the flame out. You can't get to me. Say what you wanna say, go take it all away. But I'm here to stay. No, you can't get to me. And there is no barricade that I can tear away. Shoot me down, go fire away, away. But I'm a heavyweight.
I'm glad I only just unmuted. How are we going, everyone? It's Thursday afternoon. It's Pillar to Pillar time. We're joined here with my beautiful Dodo, eating his chicken, and our boys, Ethan, Martin, Shakka of Azrael's Armory, Azrael's Assassins, and TSI. How we going, guys?
Pretty good, man.
Better than I have chicken.
All right, Dodo. Look. Just help yourself, you know.
Just keep eating that chicken in front of all of us. I had a
will.
vegan dinner, and you were just sitting here eating chicken.
Yeah, I'm eating chicken, all right? It's called dirty bulking.
It's neither here nor there. So it's, you know, I'm getting... Shay, KFC, please.
Go, Shay, I'll have a zinger stacker burger, please.
Did you hear that,
hey.
woman?
Large ultimate double whopper, please.
Oh, there he is.
Ooh.
That's the Viking. There he is.
Are we live talking this much rubbish?
We are live talking this much.
Oh, hey,
yes,
very much.
Babyface Zoogie is here. Chin, Corey. Yes, I know.
I'm 100% professional all day, every day. I don't do anything out of the ordinary. I don't jump out of corners and scare customers up the stairs. I don't do any of that. That's Martin.
I never said you did. It's a bit odd that you suddenly admit to you don't. It's your conscience. What the people that lie all the time say they don't lie. You know, I don't know, Shay.
Prove it.
Surely there's like security footage somewhere, right?
One of us always tells the truth, and one of us always lies.
Comes in, we would have it on camera. Yes.
Hey, I only live once. I jump out and I'm like, welcome to Azrael's. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. How can I help?
The amount of times I've walked up those stairs and just had you just like lean over the top of the counter there, just like.
The amount of times I've walked up those stairs and they go, oh, I know that creaking. Panda, you big fella, what's crashing?
That's a big, sexy Viking, is what you are. Yeah, that's right.
Not as much as Zuggy.
What? Nah.
Hey, that's too,
Look at
that's too much man for me. Both of you combined, that's too much man.
Too much, man. Ooh.
Panda, we
As
might have to
cousin?
do a calendar shoot, just you and I, just for Shakka for Christmas.
Oh, yes. Just
Hey, baby, can you grab
alternating
some
months.
lotion?
You have to
Can
put
you
a
grab some
camera
lotion
up at
while
the
you're
moment.
out
No one's
too?
going to want to press that shutter button for that one.
I could just put this just in front of things.
Ooh.
Like,
Oh, you're
just
making me
put
horny.
the horn over things.
This got derailed the moment we started.
Yeah. 1 foot
I've
after
got my
the other.
lotion ready. Now, where's my calendar?
Right here.
Oh, geez.
All right.
You.
All right, we
Ooh,
better get
I'm not
into
done yet.
some actual Dodo. God damn it, man. We better get into some actual talk here.
Yeah.
So we'll start off with hardcore. Speedball last night. Quick recap. Alpha from Wreck-It Crew absolutely coming in and smashing it. Wreck-It Crew are the ones to watch, both teams that are in at the moment. They absolutely nailed it last night, winning four games. RPM Titans coming away with a big donut, big 0. They played hard, but just did not get through with it. So, and then Valhalla's Keepers, usually a strong team, only coming away with 2 points. Like Alpha, the Wreck-It Crew boys, definitely ones to watch.
Definitely. Like, they've stepped up their game since the first time I saw them playing at the comps around. Like, the first time I saw them playing, they were just all over the shop, penalties, fouls, and then within 2 months, they're just improved out of sight.
I mean, you just got to look like last season we had Wreck-It Crew Omega take out the championship for the season, and now we've got Alpha in the first week coming out with such a strong night, and we know Omega's later on down the track. It's going to be wild. My son is running around like crazy out there. Yeah, so there's
Very interesting how it sways back and forth all the time, isn't it? Very interesting. Shows how close it really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Anything
But,
can happen on a tight field like that.
Yeah, that field is so tight. You know, it's one of the fields that you really can get away with running a pistol effectively. Yeah, it's just a great field. I love it.
Well, it's good to see a pistol being used effectively as well. Like,
Well,
there are a
finally
few
some pistols
competitions.
too, so
Exactly. Like, there's a few competitions where you can use it, and it's really good to see that being used at that field.
Yeah, it's the same with like since the M4 adapters and that have come out, a lot more people have sort of brought in the pistols at SSA, and I'd say they'd be doing it at Gel City too. I didn't get to watch it this week. All the rest of it. But it's not just that. Like the pistol qualities come up. We've got Zeke running in Damage 2 with a stock standard Black Dragon WeTech. And it was enough that one of the refs turned to him and said, What pistol's that? What have you done to it? And he goes, Oh, it's stock. And next time I saw him, he's like, I bought one. I got one. It's so good. Like,
Well, that's the best advertising of all, really, for them.
oh,
I remember the video you sent me, Zugs, where you just picked up your Black Dragon and Zeke had one shot and he's like, that's it, I'm getting one.
yeah. Literally walked into my garage. I'm like, here you go, man, have a shot. And he's just gone pop, put it down and gone, yep, okay. And on the drive to work that night, he's like buying one. Like,
we hear it daily, to be honest, with the WeTechs. Someone comes in saying, I'm chasing a pistol that there was a guy using on the weekend, and it was a full auto WeTech, and they buy it. They do sell themselves, so
yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you guys that watch a lot of the speedball or play the speedball find that guys genuinely are more effective running an M4 adapter with a big air tank, or could they get away with being like practicing mag changes and actually running mag changes?
It's more. I think now with our accuracy coming up and feeding coming a lot better with our pistols, if you choose your shots right, like Zeke's not running an M4 adapter, he's just running like 8 mags on his belt. He chooses his shots, like just sort of pops out, does a couple of shots, then pops back in, and he usually nails 1 or 2 people a game.
Yep.
I think it's more, if you're going to run those M4 adapters, you're just going to sit there and just keep peppering and sort of
Not
takes
to
away
mention
from...
wear and tear on your
Yeah,
pistol
That's
too.
the same thing. Actually, Brad, I think it was Brad Towner from Ahmed Haven. He put the plea out there the other day on Facebook saying, guys, if you're running these massive mags on your pistol, you got to service it. You can't just service it, every now and again when you're running that kind of capacity. You're going to wear the thing out.
Yeah.
And that's a big difference again versus an AEG, isn't it? Like AEGs, they can do 50,000 rounds between a minor service, but pistol, I don't know. Not sure. Even the best custom pistols in the airsoft world, they destroy themselves. Real guns, I've done over 250,000 through my 9mm, and it is all original, but it's hardened forged stainless steel slide.
Yeah.
And there's wear in there. There's a lot of wear in there.
Chris is just in the chat here saying, always service your shit. Like 100%. Like
Always.
My
Like,
pistol gets a minor service every time. Like
So take note, Rick, we can't service the blaster once every 8 months.
Hey Dodo,
you've been called out, Trick.
Hey Dodo, when was the ARP last serviced?
Love you, Trick.
I don't want to talk about it.
Who's saying that? When was the ARP last serviced?
Never.
That's just like, so I'm not mad, Dodo. I'm just extremely disappointed. That's all. It's, just got to put that out there.
Look, it needs a surface. I broke it the last time it was used.
It needs a warhead. Well, it was built in January. That thing's way overdue, bro, for a DSG.
That's old school. No Apache. Come on.
No Apache, no brushless, no nothing.
Here it is. Oh, it's right here. See? Bada bing, bada boom.
The dinosaur.
But it doesn't work at the moment. Because I think I broke the MOSFET in it.
Oh,
At the moment, it's just a beautiful paperweight.
There's a
Very famous saying by a coloured skin actor. You never go full retard. Actually said by Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
And he's the movie quote, not me.
I don't do that at all.
Never. Never.
It's like you don't breathe through your vape.
Yeah, this definitely does need some TLC that I have
Bro,
not.
that thing is like putting square wheels on a car. It is so ancient and outdated. It's not even funny.
square wheels were an option?
Yeah. Who runs a tappet? I haven't done a tappet in like 4 months.
You lie.
I run a
Done
tappet.
2 AKs with tappets.
That's right, 2 AKs.
I'm gonna put this away now before I get bluffed.
Dodo, bring it with you on Sunday.
Yeah.
Bring it with you on Sunday
I'm-
because I need to put my UDR in for a service and I'll drive it down for you.
I'm coming,
That's
I'm
good.
coming Sunday.
Are you coming Sunday?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
So I want to come scope it out, dock with some people. I mean, talk with some
Wait,
people.
what?
And then,
Wait.
Foot in mouth.
You shouldn't
Wait
get
a
me on this
minute.
stream. You shouldn't get me on this stream. I'm telling you now, I am acting as normal as I can right now. Martin knows this.
It's the same reason why he's banned from the front counter these days. I'm not trust him with people.
Oh my god! Look, we knew this was going to be chaotic, but my lord, this is something else entirely.
It's well
It's not me.
overdue. We've been needing to do it. It's been...
Oh yeah, this has been needing to happen for a while. Fuck, I put something and I've lost it again. Oh my lord!
Hey, at Azrael's, we have to talk some shit. We can't design the best parts in the world all day, every day.
Yeah. You gotta stand around, have a chat, like...
Lies and slander.
Mic drop.
Give me a second.
Uh,
I'm going to take my 2 down just to get parts swapped in them.
Hot swap.
That's what.
Man, last time I put the UDR in, it was literally to just pull everything out of my standard scythe box, which is like here,
To go to a copper one, a bronze one.
to go to a bronze one. Like, I just switched it from this to the bronze one. And now I've got a purple one coming. It's like, well, what am I putting that in? I don't know.
Easy solution. You got to buy another blaster to do another full
Another-
Aztec build.
Another UDR.
See, I've got a good friend of mine who started off as a customer, Tim Gager, if you're watching. What's up, brother? He will literally make me take a Fighting Bro anti-reverse latch out to put an SHS one in. He wants everything on running.
We had at the time.
He's got about 6 full custom builds now. His slowest is 40 RPS and his quickest is 60 RPS. And they're
There's
all
another 6
SSG,
on the
bar
shelf
1
to
BFG.
build.
He's a nutter. He's nut.
And there's 6 other blasters on the shelf to build.
Yeah, he's insane. He brought one in to get fixed from another shop, and then all of a sudden it was just, oh, here's 12 more. I was like,
Oh my lord!
All of the builds.
We've got a.
I don't need any more builds, bro.
We've got a ration of about 1 a month.
Yeah.
Yeah, shoot, well, the month.
Yeah.
And I need
Yeah.
to get a
I'm not
TSG done for shits and giggles.
No,
Just for the hunt.
Giggles and
Yeah, no.
shits.
ESG is a score point for Shannon. Don't bother.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Unless you want 220
Look.
FPS, because you can only run off 33% of your
I don't care. It's just gonna be in that little pistol Gen 9 that I've got, running around hardcore. I don't care about FPS. I just want to
Why? We can give you 75 RPS on a DSG, or what, 68 on an SSG if you want it.
Yeah, but it's not a
Very
TSG,
true.
just for shits and gigs, right?
Tell people it's DSG, but it's
We-
still 400 FPS.
We've got to do it in the Gen 9. That'll be hilarious.
Yeah, Tate said Gen 9
That'll be
too.
hilarious.
That Gen 9 is just a beast.
Gen 9s.
All these people with like
That is
block off
Marty.
caps. All these people
I
with
need
block
to-
off caps on the backs of their buffer tube holders and that. I've just got like a door stopper, drilled it out a bit, slammed it on, and put the bolt through. Little
Is it
rubber
one of
door
those little
stopper.
clicky door stoppers? They go.
No.
The next thing we know,
Oh,
he'll
you've
have a
got it.
little pink love heart butt plug in it.
Sorry, just pull it down about.
I'll get on Wish and just cut the end off, just ram it in.
Whoa,
Just ram it in.
easy, baby.
No lube. No lube.
Mid conversation for that one.
Yeah, that's on the OnlyFans pillar to pillar, not this channel. We don't talk about that here.
Wait, we have an OnlyFans pillar to pillar? What was I told about
Didn't
this?
you know, Dodo?
I didn't know this.
I've taken video of you changing shirts and shit all the time. It's all up on OnlyFans.
I've got like 3
Nobody-
SSDs of it, man.
Nobody is subscribed to it. Nobody is wanting that shit.
People are paying to avoid it.
Hey,
Pay us and we'll send
not
it to
nobody.
you.
Just out
I'm
of
down.
interest,
I'm down on anything once.
Just out of interest, you boys, what's your thoughts on if Aztec suddenly started making some vector parts? Would people cherish it or not bother?
Look,
I've been hearing people wanting to use vectors for nefarious means.
Well,
Oh,
they
no.
were the ARPs before the ARPs, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
a lot of people still swear by their vectors, hey?
Well, when
Yeah.
you think about it, every shop bar Azrael's sells a vector still. And it's over I think it's 3 years now since the vector came out, or is it
Yeah,
2? I don't know.
They've been a while, yeah.
But what happens if all of a sudden there was some decent parts for them? Would people buy them? We're considering making some bits.
I
Do it.
reckon so, because I know a few people who want to do things with vectors, so...
Do it, and while
Yeah,
you're at
I
it, do
reckon
some
do
P90 shit for me.
Oi, yes, P90s.
Yeah.
Let's bring the P90s back. Come on.
You've got to get a good feeding mechanism, though.
We're in the
I
same
want a real
conversation.
V6. I want a real V6 gearbox, not this fake crap with a different sector and all that crap. I want a legit V6 gearbox. I want to drop that shit in the P90.
We're interested
Hey.
to see what the MP7s come with. They might be better for us.
Ooh.
Sam English said
Hopefully.
full metal vector. You do realize they're polymer in the real world?
It's metal internals, just full metal internals.
Cuzzy's
Well,
here. Just nom nom nom.
Does he?
Hey, num-nums.
Look at me, Mum. Nah, all right, I'll settle
I'm
down.
on TV!
Oh, look, you don't need to settle down here. No one ever
Does he?
needs to settle down
Does
here.
he? Let me quote something for you. If you were here right now, you would say, "You're not a man until you've had a man."
Oh, God, stop.
Please, no more.
See, Sam said it. Full stop. You stop.
Tuzzy, say it in the chat. Prove it.
Hasn't said anything yet.
He will.
It'll just be num.
Just nom
Yeah,
nom.
pretty much.
Oh, my lord.
Here it comes.
Cuzzy and Ethan will be part of Azrael's before we know it. I didn't
Wait,
say that.
careful. No, we're not trying to poach Ethan in case anyone's watching. He's too far
No,
away.
no.
I
Yeah,
am not
it's too far.
driving 2.5 hours just to go to work for 6.
Oh, hell
What
no.
if we carpool?
Yeah, it would be cool, but it's been like that from day dot, though. You're just a close friend, and yeah, we all know. It's like
Yeah.
passing.
We named the stream Tip to Balls.
Thank you, Tyson. Thank you, Tyson.
Yes.
I
Holy
love
crap.
Ethan.
Oh,
Ethan's one of my favorite. Ethan's one of my favorite people, along with Marty, you guys. All the damage. I have a large group of people that I consider I'm extremely close with. There's been some hard times where they've pulled me out of my funk, and it's more than friendship now. It's more brotherhood between a lot of this community, and here and at Azrael's we have a thing where we don't delve into other things. Like we don't want to step on anyone's toes. We don't I'll do builds for anybody. It doesn't matter what team you are. It doesn't matter anything. It's just, the way it's growing is phenomenal. And I'm so glad that the toxic side of it is starting to subside now. And I'm seeing it all the time. So it's good. I can't wait to see where it goes.
That's the wonderful thing about Gel Ball. Like, yes, we all may work at different locations or different stores or play with different teams and whatnot, but we all share the commonality of actually playing Gel Ball, getting out, having fun, whether it's in the sun or under a cover playing Speed QB. It's all encompassing, and it's really good to see the communities merging together from Milsim to Speed QB and back and forth.
Yeah. That's one thing I don't get is the whole Milsim SpeedQB divide. It's like I play a lot of VR, and people go, "Oh, flat screen is going to be it's so much better than VR, and VR is never going to take in VR this." And I'm like, dude, sometimes I feel like sitting on my ass and just playing on keyboard and mouse. Other times I like VR. I don't think one's going to overtake the other. There's no reason why both can't exist.
Oh, most definitely.
I think the big
because if there's one ball sport out there, is that there's hundreds of different sports.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. And I feel like most of the divide within Australia, anyway, is due to a lot of influence from like the states with their airsoft, because in the states they have a big, huge divide between like SpeedQB and Milsim.
Yeah,
and
it's worse.
I was like hoping that it would never get bad here, and I hope it never does. But like,
I don't think it will, because the community is too small. We don't have millions of people. We've got
exactly
probably 1,000 players in Southeast Queensland.
So like, we're very small, tight knit community, and for anyone to start shit in this community is just asking for like the full wrath of the community to come down upon you. So I don't think. I'm hoping it kind of like not really stays small, but I hope like it expands. But we keep like the same humbleness that we kind of have already. So I'm hoping it stays that way.
Pretty humble.
Well, that's exactly what you guys have been doing this whole time with Pillar to Pillar. So it's I've loved it from day dot. I've watched every episode I can. And just the way you guys talk to other teams. And I've got to be honest, like at first I was like, damage. And then I've sort of settled a little bit, and I'm like, okay, now I'm watching other teams because you guys are saying this, that, and the other. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll put my finger on the pulse, and I'm watching. I'm like, wow, man, these guys are really bloody good at what they do. Like all of them are. It's insane. Like it's insane to watch. It's amusing to watch, and I think Speedball gives like an avenue of less fear in the public, sort of thing, of like real blasters looking like guns and things like this, and it's all colourful. The teams are colourful, and like when my partner came down to Speed QB the first time, and she came and just had a quick look, and she goes, "This is like a sport. Like this is legit like a sport. Like they're teams and things like that." And I said, "Yeah." I said, "Look, to be honest, it's not my thing to sort of play Speed QB. I love building the stuff that you guys like to use, but I'm more of a CQB, and I started off as Milsim. That's just me, but I can see the skill, and I can appreciate like what you guys do, the timing, the coordination that you guys do. And Trick is he's a freak. Like he's an absolute freak. Like his awareness on the field is just second to none. Like it's insane to watch."
Bet your Trick's not even watching. I will just clip that later on and just send it to him.
Oh, he knows. We have a lot of verbal sexual tension going on Messenger. I'll tell you that much.
It's hard not to have a conversation like that with you, Shakka.
Yeah, it happens with everyone.
Ethan, I want a Viking. You are a Viking. I will have you one day.
Fostrodor!
Do it again.
We can get Shannon a tissue.
I don't have any. I don't think they even gave me napkins with my chicken, so I apologize. I can't give you one.
Damn it. That's all right. I don't need one. I got a sock.
Is that what you call her?
Hey, baby, can you wash the sock for me before it goes crusty?
We have
sorry, I didn't
reached
mean
a new level.
I'm sorry, I didn't
my
mean that. I'm
God.
sorry, I didn't mean that.
Oh my god.
No, Shane. No.
Oh.
Speaking
Yeah.
of Milsim, you guys went to an event on the weekend. Whereabouts was that held at?
Arachula.
Yes, Arachula, on your way southways towards
Warwick.
Warwick.
Oh,
Yes.
Warwick, yep.
45 minutes west of Ipswich.
Yeah.
Run by Travis Goldie from Tidy Toys and the Milsom Meats guys from Wacol.
Yep.
It's their third, essentially, Mill Soft. So it's not a full Milsim. It's trying to introduce as many new players to the Milsim as possible. So it's a soft game, enforced breaks, not too serious and not too hardcore, if that's the easiest way of trying to put it. So anyone can go and play. You don't need all the gear. You can literally rock up with a blaster, iPro, water, and a backpack, and you're in. That's all you need. But then obviously there's idiots that walk around with 15 kilos on them at the same time, just because you can. Ethan, it was your second.
Yeah,
Milsim?
second one.
Yeah. Right. Really good day. The guys did a really good job. The guys running Milsims have a tough job because communications between game control and the heads of each team or the refs within the game is a freaking nightmare for them because we're out in the sticks, phone signal's bad, radios seem to stuff around all the time, but they always pull through. It doesn't seem to affect it too much.
Yeah, as a beginner Milsimmer, it was very eye-opening as to what you would actually need. Like a lot of people, when they're first starting out, myself included, were like, oh, I need to have this, I need that, I need this, and you literally ended up with a pack full of absolutely everything. And it's only thanks to a few videos by Marty and a couple of the other guys in the Squirrel Squad that ended up actually setting me straight and basically going, I don't need a whole heap of that.
Yeah. Has anyone else lost Shannon, or is it just me?
He's muted himself.
But that freeze frame, no.
Freeze frame. I'm pretty sure he's just.
I've just got a grey screen, so he might have lost internet.
I just got a beautiful vision of his face, and it's just
the light just off screen with that light beam is like, oh.
It's beautiful. Like, it's magnificent.
He's done it on purpose. He's done it on purpose. Look at me, holy as a now.
Speaking of Wilson, and while Shannon's not here, he was supposed to come, but the silly Billy slept through his 3 o'clock get up, and he did miss out on it, unfortunately.
You think that's bad? I was up at 2.
Oh, no, I was up at 2 as well, but we were meeting him at 3 to head west, and
fair.
Yeah, he slept through it.
This sounds very familiar to me, Zoe. Waking up at like 4 in the morning.
And we're only going an hour down the road, bro.
Yeah, I remember those days, Ziggy.
It was 6:30 till 6:30, and being an hour and a half away. Gates opened at 5:30, and he had to be there at 5:30 to get chronoed and ready to play. So
yeah,
we got there a bit early, but it didn't matter. It's good to have a bit of time up your sleeve.
Yeah, sit down and have a coffee.
Oh, there you go.
We're about to have a shuffle in the screens, I'm pretty sure.
No, it's not that one. What's the other one? Where's the other one?
Oh, goodness, that looks
There we go. There we go. There it is. I really should label them, my scenes.
You probably should. Might save us, in the long run. Although now you can see the corner.
It's the other side. It's the other side. I got it. Don't worry about it.
You need a scene editor.
It's done. It's good.
Is it good? Oh yeah, you done it. Okay. I believe you. We're all good.
For you two, I'm going to bracket it. Speedy boys, you ever going to come out for a long game?
I started on long games. We started Donnybrook.
We also hit down or Donnybrook or something like that.
I hit up.
We hit Daber up once or twice.
I hit them up twice. I do enjoy getting out in the sticks every now and again, but I don't like the heat.
I hate the heat. Although I would come out instantly if we could play on like an abandoned site, something like like what you see in a lot of the States or in Europe. They got all those really cool like decommissioned buildings and whatnot they get to play on. I would love to play on one of those.
If
Some of the
only-
stories that Iggy from TSI and Azrael's tells me about playing in the UK, because he's a airsofter for 20 years over there. And they've played at some of the most incredible spots, military bases, mine sites, disused hospitals.
Turn your cam on, Shakka. Otherwise, just double me. There we go.
It makes me very jealous because I would give anything to play on one of those fields.
Most definitely.
And we nearly had that chance, I reckon, with the old Big Brother house until some idiot burnt it down.
Oh, we would have had to pay a lot of money to get that. Well, I guarantee the community would have chipped in and tried to get the money together for it, but
it would have been amazing to play on regardless, I reckon.
Most definitely.
There's plenty of abandoned factories and shit around. We just need to look around and see what's affordable.
The biggest problem is insurance for something like that.
Yeah.
As soon as it's abandoned and classed as derelict or wrecking, they're going to say it's not safe to be there.
Yeah.
There's footage in the States or in the UK where they use the buttstock of the rifle to smash out leftovers of a broken window so they can shoot out of it. Yeah. Come on!
I've seen them like punching through walls and stuff just to make little kill holes just to shoot through. It's like I want that. I want that.
I think the craziest thing I've seen was someone actually fall down a elevator shaft about 3 stories.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He survived. He was fine. Like the landing would have hurt like hell, but he survived. But that would have.
He's fine.
He's an operator. He's fine.
Yeah.
Lap operator, one of the two.
I think it'd be like L'Operator. It'd be more like L'Operator, I reckon.
Yeah.
Lap operator. Abbreviation.
It's not LARP, it's Milsim.
Oh my lord. I could go on for hours of stuff I've seen about that type of stuff. But
the line between the two is so goddamn thin.
Look, when they start getting into your full death rules and stuff, with sitting down on the ground with your death rag on and having to get a medic over and doing all of that, you're playing roles. You've got your medic, you've got your commander, you got your heavy support. When you start doing that sort of stuff, I'm sorry, it's no different to me putting on some armor and swinging a foam sword. You're LARP.
Yeah, but in the Milsim side of things, I don't do the role play where I go up and have a conversation with some random dude with a parrot on his shoulder or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't do that side of the LARP, but the dying with your dead rag and all that kind of stuff is all perfectly viable because that's no different to respawning at Nuketown or whatever. But it's I don't do the role play.
Yeah.
I know I'm playing a role by dressing up as an operator and looking the part, but I don't like that other side. But some people do, some people don't, and you got to roll with it. You can't like some people like Macca's, some people like Hungry Jacks. It's the same rubbish. It's just a different place.
Yeah. See,
I like everything.
You take that back.
I like everything. Some people like cherry ripe, some like Milky Bars. I like both.
Together at once.
I played that, Shannon, but no one else knows why.
Let's not.
That's a post live conversation.
Think about it.
Yeah, well, look, I don't need to, but let's save that for out of the stream.
Hey, you shouldn't let me on here.
So
you being here is
sorry.
fine.
Want to talk some Australian Speedball League?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to stop laughing first.
So they had their last game before the finals, was it? On Sunday?
Yeah, because they've shortened the year to my knowledge.
Okay.
So this was like their semi-final type thing.
Yep.
The next one, which is on the 11th or the 7th of November, sorry. That's the grand final.
That's the grand final. Jeez. So Sunday we had Valhalla's Keepers come out first. That's like the 4th time for them, isn't it? At Gel City. Raptors in 2nd there and Outcast 3rd. So I'm pretty sure Outcast has taken at least a second there before, maybe a first.
I don't know. I struggle to keep up.
I believe Outcasts have had a second there.
A second, yeah. So, but yeah, I didn't get to watch it this time, unfortunately. But everything that I'm seeing come through was another wild day that they do there. Long days at that place. Long days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was supposed to be there, but Milsim.
Yeah. So that means that for the finals, we've actually got Valhalla's Keepers, Fresh Ops, MDK Raptor Black, Renegades, Outcast, and Demon's Legion playing it out in the finals. So that's a pretty wild, like, yeah, that's gonna be wild. I will definitely be trying to tune in for that one. If not, I'll watch it after the fact. But
I just need to remember that's actually awesome.
Look, with the shade getting thrown at Raptors right now, I kind of want Raptors to come through. In saying that, if any of the Raptors boys are watching, the fact that you have seen that sticker and just gone with it and are now claiming the fuck Raptors tag on all your posts.
I think it was fuck MDK.
Fuck MDK, yeah.
Yeah. For information for Marty, there's a sticker that said hashtag fuck MDK, which is the MDK Raptors as a job team.
What did they do wrong to deserve this? Did they whoop
nothing?
So
someone's just being
people salty.
Yeah. So instead of getting upset about it, which I guarantee they probably did get a bit upset about it, they've now every post since then hashtag fuck MDK. So they've claimed it for themselves and gone, screw it, we're going to make stickers, we're going to let it out. Why not?
So the sad part is this is a bunch of
being like that. That's very poor sportsmanship. But I just said it.
The sad thing is it's children. That's childish. Like at the end of the day, we're all a bunch of grown men playing with water guns.
Yeah.
Literally playing with water guns.
That's all it is. It's insane. It's like, man, what the hell is just wrong with people?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a little bit completely off context, but mine and Ethan's Milsim team, Secret Squirrels, right here, represent. We're not allowed to call out someone's hit. If I called that guy, call your fucking hits, I would get in trouble.
Yeah.
It's us trying to keep our standard. Let them call their hit. Let their teammate call their hit. But if we call it, we're in trouble. Like that MDK Raptor thing, man,
it's bad, isn't it? It's bad. Like, I was at work when I saw it all start going up on Facebook, and I was outside having a smoke, and I've just gone, what the hell? And both Zeke and I are just like, what the fuck is all this? And then, not long after, I just saw them start claiming it. Just screw it.
So
we'll just run with
it's not MDK posting that. Who is posting it?
I'm not sure who the original post.
From what I saw, it was someone had found that sticker on someone's mag that they'd used and dropped in a game, and they're like, what the hell, took a photo of it and then shared it up saying that there's these stickers going around.
Yeah, because the one where I saw it was Midnight Kendo put up just a post just obliterating it, just basically saying like, this is childish, this is disgusting behavior. Like, So,
that was the first thing I saw about it.
Yeah.
They should be welcome at any venue if they're going to be like that.
Yeah. That's it.
I agree. Oh, I
Very
agree.
Unsurprised.
Keep the toxicity away and don't make yourself look like an absolute knob.
Yeah.
That's really all I got to say on the matter. It doesn't matter if it's Millicent, it doesn't matter if it's BKB. If you're a fuckhead, you're a fuckhead. End of story.
It's all sport, unfortunately.
Exactly. Like I've seen my fair share of it playing. Like I used to play rugby and shit as well. So I saw my fair share of fuckwits. Like you get a name, you get a name, and if they get found out eventually, well, guess what? You're just going to be targeted as a fuckwit. So
that's it. All you can control is what you do.
Exactly. You get people got to remember, especially if you're playing in a team, like you're representing not only yourself, but you're representing a team, a name, and a brand, and your sponsors on top of that. You're just you're gonna look bad. You're gonna make your team look bad. You're gonna make your sponsors look bad. So stop Just stop it.
Just stop.
Just stop it.
Stop. Just stop.
I think the past couple of
It's
weeks
just not
is just,
acceptable.
Stop it.
It's not
I think-
acceptable, yeah.
I think the past couple of weeks has just been me going on rants about how people have been fucking idiots lately. And people just need to stop, okay? Please.
Just stop.
Just stop.
Just stop. Have some fun with the sport. Stop being like this. Just stop. It's gonna ruin shit. If it's not gonna ruin it for everyone else, which I hope it shouldn't. I hope everyone just walks away from it and forgets about it. But you know, if you're the one putting these stickers out and you get caught out, don't come whinging to the community when nobody wants to be any part of you. Like,
don't play the victim. Just don't play the victim. Stay black and white. Keep truth and fact and bullshit. And the problem is that people delve between the two just to play both sides of the fence, and it's pretty concerning. Like, it's, you know, some of these people do need help. Like, really need help. They've got some serious self-esteem issues, and they get off on putting people down or something. Like, I mean, that was grade 3. That was grade 2. That was grade 4. Like, you're acting like my 11-year-old daughter. You know?
Yeah.
It's insane.
In other words, did anyone else catch the 3v3 speed roll at Tech Edge?
Yeah.
I was there for that.
So Dodo was playing.
I played in it.
I know. I remember.
But as many people might know, I didn't play for damage that day. I played for a makeshift team called TFS.
You actually did really well.
We did for a bunch of people who've never played together. But hey, that was a pretty fun day all around. What was it, 2 weeks? Only 2 weeks ago, I'm pretty sure. So
yeah, 2 weeks ago. So
Who won it?
Outcast did actually,
Cool.
and then it was
Morgan coming and told me.
Demons second and Damage in third. So all in all, I think the day went pretty smoothly, pretty well. Except every time we went to hit the field, like TFS, we got stopped for like a 15-minute break.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Every time we went to go to play, it was a stop.
Is that Kamikaze that's organising the reffing there, or is it?
Yeah, we're actually setting up a group of gel ball referees that aren't actually a part of like the speedball teams, for example, to be as impartial as possible.
That's what I've been saying the whole time. Back when Gorilla hosted the first full auto speed, not speedball, but
players reffing.
Yeah, you can't have other team players reffing other teams. I'm sorry, it's that simple. You can't have a Bronco. You can't have Darren Lockyer as a ref. It's not going to happen. There's going to be some biased calls, and obviously they don't set out to do that, but there is going to be moments where it's like, I don't know, yeah, all right, you're out. And it's like, that's his boy he's looking after. So, yeah, I think Cam and like yourself, Ethan, are onto something that can truly turn it more professional.
Well, that was legit our first actual hiring as a gel ball referee collective. It was our first hiring, and as far as I know, it went well. We did get a lot of feedback, and we're looking at ways of improving and making sure that we can fix areas that people said were a bit lacking, and just come again with the next level of refereeing.
That's all you can do, man. Like, there's always going to be someone that's going to nitpick something, but I mean, as long as the majority's happy, that's all that, you know, that's all that really matters. As long as you guys know in your heart that you're being fair, that's all you can do, bro. But to be honest.
Yeah. Another fact about reffing is no one actually understands what exactly you're doing. Like, yes, they understand that you're trying to call people out if they're getting hit or making sure that people are obeying the rules, but when you're looking like you're just standing still, not doing anything, your eyes and that are actually following the player near you, because if you move and look like you're watching a player, the people on the other team know exactly where they are.
Yeah.
So we're not only trying to dance the fine line between not giving away the position, but also keeping as close an eye as possible on them to make sure that they're actually playing fair, which in an honesty system shouldn't really be something we're doing, but it is a competitive sport, so we have to.
And you don't always feel every hit.
Yeah,
You've got to remember we're not getting hit at 3,000 FPS.
Sometimes you get
Looking
hit
plastic.
in a chest rig where you've got your mag strapped across it. Like a
Yeah.
mask hit, you can always hear, 100% always hear that.
Oh yeah, if you
But-
don't call it mask hit, I'm sorry. That's on you. That's on you.
But like chest rigs, even like if someone's crouched down behind a bit of cover and a bit of their dump pouch is showing or something, like just that little ping is enough.
Yeah, well, similar sort of thing happened to me at the mill sim. I didn't realize I'd been hit, but Marty was behind me and saw that he got hit, and he's like, "You hit Panda, you're out." And I'm like, "All right, sorry."
Yeah, and that's
It's
it.
impossible
Like,
to know when you're loaded up with shit, and especially if someone's shooting from the far end of the speedball court or the 35 meters across in the bush, it's only going to hit you at 50 FPS.
Yeah.
It's not going to make a tink on something soft. So
That is true.
Yeah.
Legalize airsoft, please. Legalize.
even
give
then,
me-
you don't
Amen.
feel it.
Amen to that.
Just give me airsoft. It'll take away so many issues, in my opinion.
Just give me Dodo.
I completely disagree. They got exactly the same issues.
Yeah, it's just when you're a little bit closer, they're a little bit more quicker to raise that hit when they're not ready.
Exactly. Yeah, it's just, there. You just answered my question.
You still get exactly the same cheats, though. You get it in paintball as well.
Oh, you do. Except I feel in paintball, it's more of an art form if you can do it.
Well, you won't
Yeah.
call it if it doesn't splat. If it doesn't pop, most people won't call it.
Well, see, in paintball, speedball, if it doesn't pop, it doesn't count.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's like I've never gone and played bushball, but yeah, from what I've heard of the speedball side, yeah, if it doesn't pop, it doesn't count. So that's why everyone wears all the padded stuff under their jerseys to try and bounce stuff off. And
Or from popping,
Yeah.
In the UK, when I was 14, I used to ref on a paintball field, and if you saw people not take a hit, whether it popped or not, and this is just commercial, this is just randoms paying to play. We used to have a marker that you just used to spray them until they couldn't take the pain anymore, and we were told that we would sell hoppers of paint to people on the spot, or we could just use as much as we needed to make people take hits.
That's
I was only
brutal.
14, you get pretty trigger happy at 14. Cool, you hit. Okay.
Do it again.
So Fresh Ops is just saying traces would definitely make it a lot easier for refs. Hard as hell to see jobbles. Yeah.
Yes,
I reckon it
most
goes both ways.
definitely.
Not only just for like SpeakyB, but also for like CQB or night games or anything of the sort. Another reason why I really want airsoft is just traces.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, they could put 1,000 glow gels in a packet and sell them for $20. If those motherfuckers don't pop out of my Apache, I'm using it all day, every day. I don't care what I'm playing.
Yep.
I'm using
100%.
I would happily use traces if I knew that the gels worked.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's the hardest issue. Like, there's no real consistency for gels to be good for traces yet. Like, no good tracer gels in that. For
I
that
mean,
reason.
if you go back,
Well, in the upgraded versions of blasters, like in the
Exactly.
standard ones, you can get them
like
to run pretty
in
well.
a stock like SLR or a Gen 8 or Gen 9, they will run. But if you're looking to like boost the performance of your gun, for example,
Hey, Shannon, do you remember that night at
it's just not gonna work.
Airsoft where you managed to get some traces running at 450 FPS and 40 RPS?
That was a freak bag of gels, I swear, because we couldn't replicate that ever again. And Steve was reffing and he goes, dude, like, because I was at like 45 RPS, 450 FPS. And when Brent goes, test the muzzle take modular plus, like, just see if it works with glows. I'm like, dude, there is no way these glow gels are coming out of this blaster. It's not going to happen. And then it just beamed. And then we went to tack edge and Steve goes, bro, from the reffing tower at the top, all I can see is this line go, "Brr,
Oh, shit.
across the field."
Laser beam.
Well, Shannon's tracer went flat and he used mine. I didn't get to run tracer all night because his was running so good. He had to run my tracer unit.
Oh my lord!
I couldn't put it down. It was amazing. It was like Star Wars.
Shakka's
I was
bill
just-
go brr.
Oh, not anymore. Now it's just like confetti.
Yeah.
Got a couple things here. Sam was also saying it was back on paintball. How was that dude that got caught on camera wiping his mask? Oh yeah. There's a video of a dude trying to like wipe his mask mid-match after getting shot in the face.
It doesn't wipe off though. Like whenever I've gone paintball, I've gone like that, and it just smudges like across the screen. It doesn't really come off.
I don't know how they do it, but I've seen it happen even during the NXL games. Like I've seen like some people they get shot in the chest on the dive down, and then they somehow wipe it off on the grass as they're moving. And you're like, how the fuck do you do that?
Or they somehow just convince them that it's wiped off because it's some splatter that's on the barrier in front of them. They're just going like, oh no, it's from the barrier in front. See,
there's a lot.
You sound like you've done that before, Ethan.
No, I've had that argument before reffing someone. It's just like
I was going to say there's a bit of experience in that statement.
It's like the old days when we used to go to Spec Ops and you're running around playing gel ball and you get covered in paint.
I've never been to Spec Ops,
first time, it was like second game in. I'm like, yep, I've got my vest on. I'm like, I'm going to blitz it. And I went sprinting through the field, ran into the first room. There was 4 dudes in the room and they all lit me up at the same time from all angles. And I was like, all right, I'm not going to be as aggressive this time. And I slid across the car. And I didn't even realise until I got off it, 50% of my body was covered in paint.
Yeah. There's still paint ingrained in this pouch from Spec Ops 3 years ago.
I've definitely heard some stories.
Oh, he got it. Like,
he got his KFC.
That's a good egg.
But I've definitely heard stories of people going to Spec Ops.
This isn't yours. She's a keeper, mate.
And still got bloody...
Legit, Shay ordered KFC. Does that mean my door's going to knock because it's going to be delivered here too?
So salty, so fresh. They're like,
where's my Whopper?
That's not KFC.
Yeah, mate.
So you know.
Zinger burgers.
Zinger stack of burgers where it's at.
That does not matter. I still ordered a Whopper.
Ooh.
Marty, just for you.
Oh, yeah.
Zinger stacker.
But
Shannon, hey. Fuck you.
I didn't see a finger just then. I could just see a sausage held up in the air. I don't know what that was.
Did someone say KFC?
Oh my god.
So, I'll tell you what's funny. Watching oven mitts down there try and put an anti-reverse latch in a gearbox.
Yeah, but we're fixing that. Oh,
oven mitts?
Yeah, he goes on about my hands being big when they're not big.
Bro, seriously? Next time you're in the store...
They're not big. This is a litre bottle and they're not big.
You lie, that's a 4 litre.
Only 600 mil.
Seriously, watch the YouTube videos. Look at his hand. It's like, here's a bottle, and his hand's like, yeah, I've got this bottle in my hand. It's like, I don't see a bottle, I just see a lid. Your hand covers the whole thing.
I'm dead today.
The things I would let you do to me with those fingers, I can't talk about it here.
He's got the grip that will make bolts go, okay, I'll loosen, I'm sorry.
Bro, perfect grip. Perfect grip. If it's too tight or too loose, it doesn't work. He's got perfect grip.
Oh my god.
All right, guys, it is getting very close to 7 o'clock. I'm gonna have to head off for work very soon. We're gonna have to start wrapping this up.
Is there any questions for our beautiful lads here today? Like anything at all? Like any questions? I think the past hour has just been nothing but just pure craziness.
It's been great. It's been good.
It's been great.
Just another day with some Azraels, and it's just the way it is.
Rob's
I can't control it.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I know. I remember him messaging me.
He does know not to invite us again.
Well, maybe.
Look, Jade sent me a message. She's like, "Can I send the invite out to the Azrael boys?" I'm like, "Yeah, fuck oath, yeah, let's do it." Like, then I'm just like, my phone just starts going up.
Yeah, Shannon, join the chat. Not delete.
Delete block, create new account.
Sam just asked an interesting question. When will Azrael come to a one-off speedball comp as a company?
As in play?
Yeah.
When you make the
Speedball.
barricades bigger that we can get behind.
Well, if I remember correctly, Shakka was going to play the last full auto competition. Waiting for him to finish stuffing his mouth with chips, but you know.
Yeah.
Sam's also said we should have a team from each shop go against the other shops.
Ooh,
That's
actually,
a cool idea.
that's a good
That's
idea.
That's
Cool
pretty
idea.
good.
I'd be
And then you guys could just be like, "Oh, Trick works for us at the moment."
Yeah.
Well, Ethan, we do have a problem there because you are wearing our shirt right now. So does that mean you'll be wearing your work shirt or that shirt?
work shirt. It's employers,
What was that?
not
No, look.
friends.
I'll pay you in Mentos or something. No, not as in Mentos. Oopsie. Anyone?
You made him walk away.
Oh no, you didn't.
But I would love to see, you know, like Azrael's boys, the Primal boys, bloody GBU, bloody Tactical Edge, M4A1, you know, all that go against each other. I'd love to see that actually. And a
It's
one-off.
pretty cool. It could be like an end of year thing, like Christmas
We
time.
had our
bloody-
end of year Christmas party last year with GBU at Tech Edge.
Yes.
Yes.
That was the last time we played at Tech Edge too. Was December last year.
I mean, oh no, I can't say that.
So you guys are gonna have to start knocking off work early too to come down to the pistol shotgun only night at Crossfire too.
I know.
Right.
I saw that yesterday.
Yes.
I'll be there.
I'm going.
I'll be going.
I wasn't going to be going
I'm
next
hoping
week
to
because
be
I
there.
thought the wife would want me at home after comp on Sunday, but she's like, "Why can't you go?"
I could get up there.
That's a keeper.
Work
That's a
early, I don't
keeper.
have anything
I
to
only
do.
got, the only problem is I have one mag.
I got two. Just go.
I do have a shotgun though. I do have a shotgun.
Are you guys going on Monday night?
I might try.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'll probably go. I don't have to work the Tuesday, so I'm fine to go.
I was taking my stuff
It would
to
just
work.
depend if my body will hold up after Sunday.
That's been the brutal part, to be honest. Is the day that sort of started building blasters in a shop was
The day we stopped playing.
yeah, it's hard to get out and get out there. I'm constantly like I've got 2 builds I'm doing tonight after this. And I build all day and I build all night, and it's pretty rough, to be honest. Like, because we got that many builds on the go. Like we're up to like 80 in the queue at one point, and
Still
No, it's
are. We're
rough
only just
because-
shy of that now.
yeah, we're trying to do R&D, design, QC. We're trying to do warranty. We're trying to do custom builds, and it's just me and my offsider. And Marty is also jumping in on it too. He's out there shimming boxes, and he's dropped a couple of patches in. He's trying to help, and but he wears many hats. Like Martin doesn't just manage the store. He's a the third leg. Like it's a triangle.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, with those arms.
We're getting a very sentimental
like
message
a
there.
like a
Right.
kickstand.
If you're packing
you've
half
had your
that
pay rise,
finger,
cut
you're
it out.
golden. If you're packing half of that, you're golden. But Martin does a lot, and Brent, he does a lot, and it's just rough, man. Like it's expanded so quick, we didn't expect it, and that's
You do actually only have 4 staff
Yeah.
for everything.
Yeah.
Shipping, everything.
I think that's like the other crazy part about this industry is how quickly we're evolving and how quickly we're developing our own stuff.
Yeah.
Like you look at a lot of the stores begin to specialize in certain areas. Like Azrael's got like the tapetless and whatnot, and then you've also got GBU who are focusing now on pistol parts for the better part of it all. Primal's working on barrels and other things, and then you've got
Pretty
like
much every shop makes their own barrel.
like
It's the easiest part
Like,
to make, to be honest.
but every shop is beginning to like specialize, not even just specialize, but develop more in house.
Get that niche.
Then get stuff from overseas. Like
Well, you've got to. You can't survive selling the same thing that every other shop can sell. You've got to have something, your own product.
exactly, and I think that's pretty cool to see like that. Just how far companies are going and with their R&D and everything else, really.
yeah.
So
Definitely.
Hats off to everyone in the industry, putting in the hard work in research to get all these cool stuff out there for us.
Yeah, those guys go.
It is quite interesting when you look at exactly what you just said, and all shops. Obviously, I'm deep down speaking mostly of Azrael's because that's what we live, eat, breathe, sleep. But if you think about how much gel ball has advanced in, let's say 2 years, never mind the 4 years it's been, fairly mainstream.
Yeah.
Has there been any technology changes like that in airsoft worldwide? As recently, there's those teeny tiny motors that are instead of a bevel gear. That's it.
I think realistically, the only thing I can think of is like the birth of the Euro grip, and that's really about it. And that's more of a HPA thing.
But that's just another way of attaching an airline. It's nothing incredible. It's not groundbreaking.
Yeah.
But the way that gel ball has developed on from literally plastic, whatever those Predator or the Terminator things were called 4 years ago, to if only we could get the really high end airsoft stuff as a blaster, it'd be pretty well set, and the technology has gone sky high.
See, and that's the thing. Like we're forced to do it because we don't have the accuracy, the range, and people talk about reliability, and people go, "Oh, my blaster failed. It's only 30,000 rounds deep." And you go and look at like an airsoft, and you go, "Bro, like his little micro switch died on his Leviathan for his trigger after 30,000 rounds, and he's running 40 RPS, this, that, and the other." And they're going, "What the hell, dude? Like, what are you guys doing? Like, why?" And people go, "Why is it so much more reliable?" Well, they're averaging about 300 shots per game, 500 shots per game on a 7 or an 8.4 volt. Yeah. We're averaging anywhere between 1,500 to 5,000. I know one of our customers, he averages about 14,000 rounds a game at a session at Pack Edge.
Yikes.
So I'm like, it's insane. I'm like, how do you shoot that much? Do you just literally stand there and just, like constantly shoot it? And he's like, "It's just so good to shoot." And I'm like, you've got to calm down, dude. Like, reliability comes from treating these things nice as well. Martin can't jump in his Skyline, drive it every day and thrash it and expect it to be good. It's a modded car, and he drives it respectfully. Yeah. Exact same thing. We don't have lesser quality parts in airsoft. We just thrash the hell out of them compared to airsoft, and that's the problem.
Like Iggy from Azrael's, as I said, and TSI being English airsoft, played for 15 years. He's had a G&G M16 DeMarco Canadian thing, still completely stock, never opened, and it's about 15 years old. Still, torso accurate at 60, 70 meters, stock, untouched, never serviced. It's probably done, I would say, 20,000 shots in 15 years.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's very little, actually.
That's 1 and a bit games for that customer I was just talking about.
But that's because you can prop up against a tree and you can go zap, 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 and you can get that guy. You don't have to unload quarter of a mag on him.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right, guys. Unfortunately, we're going to have to wrap this up right now. I've really got to get to work. It's getting
no worries, man.
Thank you again for jumping on. Be sure to jump on and get onto the Azrael's Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Have we got a new Facebook at the moment? I know the other one got.
Let me get on Monday.
Trying to get on Monday.
I'm going to bring it up one more time. Stop fucking reporting pages, for fuck's sake.
Whoever it is, you're a dick.
You are an absolute fucking dick. Yeah. I swear to God.
Thanks for having us on.
People than reporting Facebook pages, and I'm not going to say anything else, but whoever it is that's reporting shops for selling airsoft stuff, stop it. If it's other shops, stop it.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Thanks for having us, guys. I appreciate it heaps.
Much appreciated having us on, man.
Oh, thanks for jumping on. We'll have to get this on again another time. We could talk maybe some tech if you've got something new coming out or whatever else. We'll do something like that. Tech Talk Day.
Who would you want to talk about it? There's no one here that's good at that stuff.
No. I was going to say Ethan.
Gas blowback pistols, maybe. That's a stretch.
I don't do pistols.
We're gonna wrap this up. I gotta go. I've gotta go, guys.
Wrap this up. We can talk about
Thanks
this another
again.
time.
Bye,
We'll catch us
everybody.
all next
Thank you.
time.
Catch you later, guys.